As of tonight, there's more COVID-19 vaccine available in Monroe County than there are people who show up for shots, and health officials are trying to change that.
That's because COVID-19 is still a threat, and Atia Collins joins us now to report on the numbers and trends. Atia?
46.4% of Monroe County residents have received their COVID-19 vaccine first dose. Now, this is higher than the state average and good news for local health leaders. But even with the vaccine here, COVID-19 cases are still surging among the younger population. The positivity rate for COVID-19 is still high, sitting at 3.2%, and the 7-day average of new cases is over 200. Now, these numbers are higher than we were last month, but slightly lower than last week's surge in cases. Hospitalizations and ICU patients reached a 2-month high yesterday, a consequence of the surge, according to leaders. They say the COVID-19 vaccine is key in getting these numbers down. 247,000 residents in Monroe County have completed their vaccination series, and about 70% of older adults have been fully vaccinated. But in order to reach herd immunity, leaders say at least 70% of every eligible age group needs to get the vaccine, not just our older adults.
You know, we think about what do we do about that. I keep saying our numbers are still a little bit higher than we'd like to see them. There's a very simple way to fight this, and there's a very simple way to bring our numbers down. We need to vaccinate.
Leaders point out that most of the new cases are coming from people who were just recently made eligible for the vaccine, and the older age group is still seeing very low numbers, a sign they believe that the vaccine is working. Reporting, Atia Collins, News 8.
All right, Atia, thank you. Monroe County is now stepping up its effort to convince more people to get the vaccine.
Appointments are plentiful at this point, but as we mentioned, too few people are showing up to get the shot. News 8's Allie Peters is live in Rochester with a closer look at vaccine hesitancy and the impact this could have. Allie.
Yeah, that vaccine hesitancy is sounding the alarm for area health experts who are worried that if not enough people show up to get their vaccine, that we will not be able to reach herd immunity. Tonight, we're looking into psychology and the role that plays when one is deciding whether to get the shot. In order for the vaccine to be effective, it must be administered to a large percentage of the population.
We are nowhere near herd immunity. To get there, we need at least 70% of our every eligible age group to get this vaccine, not just our older adults.
So why aren't more people getting the vaccine? Officials say concerns about effectiveness, safety, and cost play a role.
Of the tens of thousands of Monroe County residents who have received the vaccine, no one has experienced severe illness or death.
Psychology also plays a big part. For example, one's anxiety can lead to vaccine hesitancy.
I think hesitancy can be a very, in today's environment, when we've got the virus, hesitancy can be a sign of anxiety. And I think there's a lot of decisions that, we like to have a little bit more control over the decisions that we're making about our health. So I think the anxiety is there to let us know that we are recognizing that there's a potential danger in the environment with the virus, and so we're looking for ways to be safe.
Social media and misinformation also feed hesitancies. Experts saying finding reliable, peer-reviewed research is important.
I think there are a lot of folks that they look to their fear or anxiety as an indication of a true and present danger, when sometimes distress doesn't mean danger. So if we're anxious about something, it doesn't necessarily mean that we're in danger, but our anxiety doesn't always know the difference.
Now, as Atia mentioned earlier, roughly 46% of those in the Finger Lakes area have at least gotten one shot of the vaccine, but there are plenty of appointments open. Live in Rochester, Allie Peters, News 8.
Thanks, Allie. And if you're looking to get the vaccine as of today, you no longer need an appointment at Monroe County-run vaccination sites. Walk-ins will now be welcome.